Yo, what is good everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are talking about Mob Psycho 100 Season 2, and I'm going to be giving you my thoughts about it. Now, I have taken a video of this before, but I didn't like what I said in the first video, and I think I dragged it on for a bit too long. So I'm going to make it kind of short in this one, just because, it has been a few days since I finished it, and I don't want to go too much in depth, because I don't think I'm the best at going into depth. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So, I would like to just say that I really like the emotional aspect of Mob Psycho. Like, I don't think this show would be that emotional to me, but I don't know, somehow this show has nearly made me, nearly made me tear up like 3 times, and I think I nearly cried in the scene when Reigen finally meets up with Mob again. After those two separated in episode 6, I'm pretty sure. When they met up again at the end of episode 7, I found that really emotional, especially when Reigen asked Mob, like, did you know? Like, cause like Reigen basically separated from Mob just because they had a bit of an argument. So they were like away from each other for a while. And then Reigen got really popular and he was on a TV show about like psychic abilities, like showing off your psychic powers. But Reigen couldn't do it, so he basically was called a fraud. When Reigen was doing a press conference, Mob came in to save him by showing off like his psychic abilities and making it seem like Reigen had psychic abilities. So yeah, when they met up again after, Reigen asked Mob if he knew that he was a fraud the whole time. Well, not specifically asked that question. He was like, "Did you know?" And Mob was like, "Yeah, I knew the entire time from the very beginning." And in Reigen's head, he was just thinking like, "Yeah, Mob knows that I'm a loser, I'm a fraud, you know." But what Mob said was that he knows that Reigen, his master, is just a great guy. And that was really touching. I don't know, that felt really touching. I don't know how, like, in other shows when, like, these characters die or they have a tragic, like, backstory, like, I feel bad, right? But I don't, like, get emotional. I don't, like, tear up, right? But, like, when Mob said that to Reigen, I don't know, it felt really emotional to me. Plus, the ending song they chose, I don't know what song it was, but it was a beautiful song. Alright guys, this was the song. This one, called Grey. This was the song right here. This song slaps. This song slaps so much. Also, I forgot to mention that it was also his birthday. Reigen's birthday came around. And Mob never got to say happy birthday until they met again. And that was also really touching. So, yeah. But that bit was so emotional, so interesting to watch. Oh my god. Alright, back to the video. Very emotional song as well, so that also like added onto the emotional aspect of it. And yeah, I found that like to be one of my favorite parts about season 2. My other favorite part was the final fight at the end. The final fight at the end when it came down to the big boss. Like the entire like fight, the boss arc, the core arc from episode I think 9 to like episode 13, like that entire fight. That bit was just cool to like watch everything unfold. The story was pretty, okay. The boss was just delusional. He was just a delusional guy that wanted to be powerful. But he got humbled. He basically got humbled by Mob. Mob humbled him, and yeah. But the final bit was also touching because the boss of Chord, his wife actually left him because like the boss was like delusional, right? But he still loved her. But she left him. And he never got to like see her again or get in touch with her. So I think that is another part of what drove him mad to begin with. But like Mob could have killed the boss, but he was like, he saw through the boss's memories about like what like memory really hurt him the most. And it was just that. So Mob was like, you deserve a second chance. You gotta go find her and basically fix this relationship. And even when the boss was getting arrested to go into prison, like, his son came up and was like, hey, mom keeps on texting me every day. She keeps on talking about you, how she's seen you on the news, how she kind of misses you, you know? And how she'll be seeing him in prison. And that gave the boss a smile on his face. And I was like, oh my god, bro. Mob Psycho is such, like, the story is so good. How, like, I think in, like, everyone in season 2, like, the villains, like, are given a second chance. I'm pretty sure every villain has been given a second chance to do better in life, you know? I think that might be the meaning of Mob Psycho. You deserve a second chance, you do better in life, humans are just humans, then they're all the same, Even if you have special powers, you're still the same, okay? It's just a really well-written message to the viewers, and I really like that. I really think Mob Psycho is pretty inspirational, I can't lie. Now, let's go back to, like, the parts I nearly teared up. So, the first episode of Mob Psycho Season 2 nearly had me already. When this girl, like, wrote a fake love letter, pretending to be his girlfriend for a bit, and just her saying that it was just a lie the whole time. That made me feel bad for Mob. I was like, bro, Mob, I feel bad for you, man. I feel really bad. Because he was actually really interested. He was actually really interested that a girl likes him. He was so happy. And he even complimented her about how she writes novels, even though she doesn't tell anyone she writes novels, right? Mob complimented her, and I think that really touched her. But in the end, she was still like, oh, everything I did was fake. You know, this was all a lie. See you later. But like after that situation, he sees her with her group of friends, right? And her group of friends didn't know that she writes novels. So when they figured out that she wrote novels, the group of friends was just belittling her. She was for like, oh, you're a nerd. You like writing novels? Ew, you're disgusting. Wait, you really enjoy this stuff? But she still wanted to be chill with them. So she was like, yeah, I do that in my spare time. But it's actually really nerdy, so I don't enjoy it. And then they start tearing up her work. And I could just see that she was getting emotional. And then Mob was like, stop. You don't have to do this. And Mob went down and started picking up the pieces of paper. And that really touched me. I was like, bro, Mob, you're such a kind person, bro. You're such a kind person. Even if she lied that she liked you. And, you know, that's pretty messed up, right? He still was like, bro, let me help you out. Let me help you out, okay? And she also started helping, and I was like, bro, this is actually kind of emotional. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. The music was also like fitting as well. I don't know, the whole situation was really cool. Oh wait, never mind. I think I know why. Because the friend group, right, basically dared the girl to go out and ask Mob out because they wanted to see what happens. Because since they're saying that he has no emotions, he doesn't feel anything. But when he was picking up the pieces of paper, he was saying, I have emotions. I feel sadness and stuff, you know? And he was actually crying as well. And I was like, bro, that is such a good way to start the season, you know? Already like making me feel sad, which is like good, right? Because I feel happy that Mob is like progressing. His character arc is progressing. He is progressing so well. I really enjoy his character arc. Same with Reigen as well, alright? But yeah, those were just my favorite parts about Season 2. And I do have to say, I enjoy Season 2 better than Season 1. Even though Season 1 had the really cool bit of 1000% gratitude. When Reigen got super powerful, that was probably my favorite bit of Season 1. I still enjoy Season 2 a lot more just because of the emotional side. Season 2 was a lot more emotional in my opinion. And also the Reigen arc, the final boss arc. Also, I would like to say, animation for the entire Season 2 was so good. It was so good. Animation was so good. I don't know how they did that, bro. The fighting, I would have to say, like, I would like to just say right now, the fighting in the final 3 episodes, the animation was crazy. It was crazy. It was really good. Props to the animators, man. Props to all of them. They did a really good job. Like, I felt like I was watching, like, Fate. And I haven't even seen Fate, so, like, ugh. I have to give Mob Psycho Season 2 a rating of 8.7 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, but without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are. But most importantly, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.